What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. So we ran into some bad luck right off the bat. Both mics died about 5 minutes into the trip, and I didn't realize it. I probably could have charged them up and had them for the last hour at least when it mattered. But I was just talking away to the wind, I guess, and got home to edit and had no sound for the whole day. So I just wanted to make this little extension of the video to kind of go over the important things that I wanted to talk about, that I had talked about, kind of what I was using, what I was doing, what I was thinking, and what I think that I could do better next time to, you know, up the odds a little bit on the bite, especially this time of the summer. I mean, it's right here at the end of July, beginning of August, and it's hot. I mean, it's like 98 degrees. It's probably 90 degrees right now at 10 o'clock at night. So I like to get out there first thing in the morning, 5:30, and be at the spot by 6, 5:45. It kind of takes me a little bit to pedal out and get to where I'm going, but I do a little bit of casting along the way. But I like to get to my spot because there's a bunch of good points. There's some good oyster bars. It's got good current coming on both sides of them. There's just a lot of good juicy spots on this nice stretch of marsh, and I like to fish that in the mornings because it usually holds some decent trout for as long as the topwater bite lasts. But I like to get out there, and the main thing I've learned is getting parallel with the bank. Casting off the bank, I mean, yeah, you're hitting that spot or you're hitting that spot and you're coming back across the current, so you're liable to catch something, yes, but I've learned fishing around this area, getting parallel with the bank, right with the marsh, and casting as far as you can up the bank and twitch that spook junior back to you. I like to go, 7 to 10. I could probably be a little less on it, like 5 twitches, but I find myself doing 7 to 10 twitches, and I'll stop, and then I'll do it again 5 times, 7 times, whatever, however many I feel, I guess, and then I'll pause it again. And 9 times out of 10, that bite is on the pause, which anybody knows that fishes topwater bite, but it's always on the pause. And if you notice in the video, whenever I get my topwater bites, a lot of the times I'm twitching, and I'll stop and I'll readjust my Hobie on the side, and in that readjustment is when I get that bite. So I take that as you got to give them that little bit of time for that to trigger that reaction bite. If I'm wrong, correct me. That's what I'm picking up from, the reactions I'm getting off these topwaters. But that's my favorite thing to do, especially during this time of the year, is get out there, fish first thing in the morning when it ain't so hot, get the topwater bite, be back at the house by 10. So this is kind of what I was using as far as baits go. I'm going to adjust you down a little bit. First thing in the morning, for the first 30, 45 minutes of the morning, I was throwing this bone color spook junior. Like I said, 7 to 10 twitches is what I was doing. If you have better luck doing something else, leave it in the comments. I'll definitely try it next time I go out, because I've only been fishing this area for about a year and a half, and I'm just now starting to get traction and catching fish and kind of figuring out what's going on around here. Because I'm a Gulf Coast guy. I always have been. I moved to St. Simon's about a year and a half ago, and it's been learning this East Coast ever since. But the Spook Junior, first thing in the morning, that's been my favorite. And throughout the rest of the day, this is what caught the Flounder, and this is what caught the last trout before I left. And that is the Diesel Minnow Z Mulletron color by Z-Man. And really it just mimics a finger mullet. It's got the grayish black top with silver flakes in it and a silver side. Like I said, basically a finger mullet. I was working that thing slow, bouncing it on the bottom, typical operation, and picked up that nice flounder that I lost. He was 15 inches for the 1 second I got to see his tail on it before he was gone. Caught him, and I caught the trout. But I'll tell you, I think what could have made the day a lot better is taking after this spook, but doing it all day. Let me adjust y'all back up. I forgot. Sorry. This spook right here with the rattles in it, that's getting their attention first thing in the morning. That's triggering that bite. That's pulling them to it. I think need to mimic this all morning. Even after the topwater bite's done, subsurface, something that's jittering around like a cotton cordell gold or a spoon or a redfish magic, something that's flashing, vibrating, making noise, getting their attention, triggering that bite in the midst of 10 million other bait fish that's all over around. I know every time I go out there is so much bait. Just thinking about it now, hindsight's 2020, this thing's probably trying to blend in or trying to stand out with about 10 million finger mullet, and it's just blending in. This thing is no different than everything else that's swimming around. Not saying you can't catch fish on it, but I think something with some noise, with some chatter, with some vibration, with some flash, is going to stand out. That's going to make that fish jump and attack it. That's going to differentiate itself from everything else. And that's what I plan to try next. And like I said, if you have any recommendations, if you know something that I don't know and you're sitting here listening to me thinking, man, I could really teach this guy something, leave it in the comments and I'll definitely try it. I'm very active with my pages and my channels, and I'm quick to respond. So any questions you have, if you want to go over gear, if you want to go over more baits, if you want to go over kayak tutorials, anything, leave it in the comments, send me a message, and don't forget to subscribe. Every subscription to my channel definitely helps. It helps me build this thing. It helps me keep going. It helps fuel the fire. And I just would very much appreciate everybody who's interested in going along with this journey through freshwater and saltwater. We went to Idaho 2 years ago. I hadn't really gotten into the camera thing. I'd carried one with me, but I didn't know the battery only lasted an hour. So that got into about the first 50 casts with the fly pole before I was done with that. But, you know, this journey is going to go all over the place. Not just fishing the East Coast. Do a lot of fly fishing, do a lot of stuff. So join the channel. Each video I'm trying to improve with the quality and angles and making it the best for you guys so it's enjoyable for you to watch and for me to do. So any advice, give it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel in the link below. I hope you guys really enjoy the video. Until we see each other next time on the water, tight lines.
he was going to hit eventually. Nice little small trout. Let him go. Go get your mama for me. That was good, man. That was good stuff. That was really good stuff. What I like to call top quality eat right there. Again. Ooh. That one's bigger. That's a good one there. Yes, sir. That's what we're here for. Come over here. Come on over here. That's what we're here for. Yes, sir. Back to back. That's what we get up at 4:30 in the morning for right there. That's why. That's what I'm talking about. Boy, that's a flounder there. That's a flounder there, boys. Oh my goodness. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just curious on this one. That's probably my biggest flounder yet here. Look at that was. He was heavy. He was just heavy. Oh. That's painful. Dang it. trips me out.
Ay, man. I foreseen that shit happening.